Hey everyone, my name is Calico. I'm an intern here at Valeria Studios, and in this video, I'll be discussing all of our studio and game partners that will not only be helping us launch our first game in the next few months, but contributing to every single endeavor we embark on here at Valeria. And we got a lot to get through, so let's get right into it by starting off with our IP and collab partners. So diving into our IP collab partners, one of the coolest things about our IP is that we've collaborated with a ton of different projects in the space, and just to name a few of them, the collabs for Season 1 are going to be Digidaigaku, Nia Tokyo, Creeps, Project Gojira, Kaiju Kings, Imposters, Clementine's Nightmare, Recon Rams, Cryptoids, Generative Dungeon, Cyber Turtles, Llamaverse, Whelps, Frankenpunks, Chibi Dinos, Wolves, Moonbirds, Brawler Bears, Oogaverse, and Habibis. Now, all those projects mentioned are either going to have a champion or a Valerian line integrated in our mobile game. And we're also going to be working with some high-level individuals in the space to bring their IP to life, such as Grail's Spirit Azuki, Dingling's Fire Azuki, Seed Phrase's CryptoPunk, Preps to the Pros #1 ranked Bored Ape, and more that I can't talk about just yet. Not only does having the top IP in the space bring both familiarity and positivity from those outside of our ecosystem into it, but it also allows for us to do some pretty cool things with the integration itself. Like I mentioned in the overview video, we're going to be airdropping assets of each Valerian and or champion in the game to the respective project holders. For example, if I'm a Creeps holder, when our mobile game The Land Before the War is released, I would be airdropped some NFTs of the Creeps Valerian line. This will give a huge incentive for those who hold our partner project assets to not only look into the Valeria Games ecosystem, but interact with our marketplace and likely download the game. And to let our partner projects know that their holders are being airdropped assets, we'll be making videos like the one you're seeing on screen right now for every single collab partner we have and posting it on Twitter. Another unique aspect of these types of collabs is the revenue distribution opportunity. Our partners will be receiving a portion of the fees generated from every sale of their Valerian, champion, plushie, or whatever it may be that is created and distributed by Valeria Games. A perfect example of this is Seed Phrase's Special Edition trading card box. After the launch of our battle decks, our next steps with the TCG is to begin the integration of promotional products such as Special Edition boxes. If you've played Pokemon before, just think of these as tins. These products will have QR codes allowing you to redeem Seed Phrase within the mobile game, the online TCG, as well as booster packs with QR codes for both games as well. Seed Phrase will be receiving a percentage of the initial mint funds and the royalties of this collection just because he's allowing us to license his IP. Now, before I move on, I do just want to preface, we have a ton of more IP deals coming out in Season 2 of our mobile game and Season 2 of our trading card game. The only ones I can leak as of now are Pixelmon and Quirkies, but stay tuned to our Twitter. We're going to be releasing some really cool stuff on there for some other partners for Season 2 very, very soon, but let's move on to gaming studio partners. So the company creating our mobile game for us is the Northern Lights Gaming Studio. This is a studio based out of China with over 30 employees exclusively working on the first two Valeria Studios games, both the mobile game launching in the next few months and the online TCG launching in the summer. They've been working on the game for nearly 2 years now, and as you can tell, it's nearing completion with Discord beta right around the corner. Moving into game functionality, our main partnership I want to highlight in this video is Helika. Helika, as we can see here, is a Web3 gaming analytics platform that's designed to help studios build, grow, and optimize their gaming experiences. So what will Helika be doing for Valeria? One of the most difficult things when building a game like ours is the balancing. And considering we have over 200 different Valerians, champions, and NFTs in addition to things like status effects and skill trees, it makes balancing the game extremely difficult. So luckily for us, we'll be working with Helika to make this process as easy as it can be. I'm going to play a clip of our CEO Sharif describing their relationship with us for balancing in simple terms, and then I'll move into some more detail on our partnership.
Been in this space for a while. We quickly took a look at the partners that they've worked with, and any notable Web3 company that was looking for data analytics had chosen Helika. So for us, that was more than enough reason to kind of follow the same suit. This morning I had a meeting with the Helika development team, and I said, I want to use Helika to also help with the balancing of our game. So I want to know the top players, for example, what kind of teams are they running, what kind of items, Valerian's champions, if the same Valerian weapon items, champions, etc. are continuously showing up near the top of the leaderboard, we want to know, and then we want to use it to help balance our game as well. And they said, okay, well, we don't have it yet, but we're going to get it built out for you. And that kind of support has definitely been awesome.
Partnering with Helika is going to make stabilizing our game as easy as it possibly can be. And we'll be working with them even after the game releases to make sure that we are always on top of giving our players and community the most optimized gaming experience available in the space. And as you can see here, they're only working with the best of the best, from companies like Yuga Labs and Animoca brands all the way to projects like Pudgy Penguins, Treasure DAO, and obviously us. But another important aspect of our relationship with Helika will be our play to airdrop event. If you guys didn't watch the last video I made, I'll link it below, but I'm going to play a clip from there that highlights exactly what Helika will be doing for us on the play to airdrop side. Then after, I'll explain it in a little more detail. Now, the onboarding mechanisms we're deploying here are extremely high level as well, and to go over those briefly because all the details aren't out yet, we're going to be having a portal-like engagement tracker system that will give you X amount of points for doing or completing a certain task. For example, a like or repost on one of our official accounts' tweets might give you 10 or 15 points, but downloading the game might give you 500 points, with the goal being to incentivize people to download and play the game. All of this, of course, will be tracked and you'll be rewarded based on the amount of points you rack up and where you land on the leaderboard. This is going to be huge for attracting players and engagers, and we already saw what Porta was able to do, and they essentially took over Twitter and gathered something like 1.3 million tweets in a day. So using this type of method in addition to rewarding those who play and download the game will likely be extremely lucrative. So just like my last video explained, Helika is going to be building SDKs or software development kits for us that will basically be able to track a user's actions across multiple platforms, and then it will be able to reward them based on those actions. Making sure this process is seamless and easy for both us and the engagers is the most important thing, and that's why we've partnered with Helika to make sure we are getting the best of the best in this realm. Our next game functionality partner is Polygon. So obviously the game is being built on Polygon, and as our Twitter bio states, we are an official gaming and studio partner of Polygon Labs. Polygon uses ZK EVM rollups to provide seamless transactions, and although there are still some gas fees on the chain, the team will be completely covering all gas fees within our ecosystem on Polygon by setting up gas stations. This is a necessity because, like I previously stated, our number one priority is optimizing our gaming experience for any and everyone, and nobody wants to pay a fee, even if it's small, to buy, sell, or trade any assets in a mobile game. But anyways, Polygon will be helping us market the game when we're in the right stage of our development, which should be in the next few months or so, and we believe our goals align extremely well with theirs, so that's one of the main reasons we plan on working with them long term. So unless you've been hiding under a rock, you've probably been seeing what's going on with OpenSea delisting collections and the movement from a lot of leaders in the space like Bored Ape Yacht Club and Azuki, all moving to Magic Eden. I'm proud to say we've officially joined these industry leaders and are an official partner of Magic Eden, and as of February 27th, Valeria Games' Genesis Land and Champion collections are now only tradable on both our marketplace and Magic Eden, and will no longer support OpenSea, Blur, or any other platform. If you weren't around back in October, our Genesis Land collection was delisted from OpenSea right before our token generation event, and immediately after that, we launched our own marketplace. And that's what you're seeing on screen now. Our marketplace tracks listings, allows bulk transfers, and we even have optional royalties. Our partner for this is Snag Solutions, who are also working with the likes of Yuga Labs, Pudgy Penguins, and Proof. They made this marketplace for us, and they'll also be ensuring seamless marketplace integration into iOS and Android for us as well. Moving into our Web2 onboarding partners, the main Web2 onboarding partner we have is Dynamic. Now, Dynamic is a company that specializes in custom-tailored tools to meet the needs of onboarding and creating easy-to-use technology. And a huge part of what they're doing for us is with our logins. Through their tech, users will be able to log into Valeria and access all their assets through email, Apple ID, MetaMask, or another crypto wallet, Google Play Store, and more. This will be usable for our website and our games, and it'll even allow you to link accounts together. This is going to be huge for accessibility, and it will enable people to play our game with all their assets on their main crypto wallet while on their mobile phone without even needing to actually be signed into the wallet itself. So moving on to creative outside partnerships, we currently have several different creative partnerships and a ton more in the works, but a big one I want to key in on for us is our partnership with VoiceMe. VoiceMe is the largest North American original manga studio, and they're also the studio behind Zokyoverse, a project that just raised over $800,000 and one that we'll be working with very closely. And VoiceMe has done several different investment rounds and raised a grand total of over $4 million to fund their productions. Our webcomic on their platform currently has over 300,000 views, as you can see here, and our initial deal with them was to create a 20-chapter manga series. This series will more than likely turn into an anime over the next year or so.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
And an animated series, which we haven't talked about, so that's alpha right there, but we just signed a tentative deal with a very reputable animation studio with an amazing writer that's written for Marvel, and I'm saying too much right now, so I'm gonna cut myself off, but that's happening.
And it's highly likely we do more chapters with them, and they've even helped us with the process of distributing the series to bookstores as a physical product. Our next creative partnership is with PrimeMinds, a podcast we've partnered with to release weekly videos on any and everything relating to Valeria, and as you can see here, there's no shortage of content to be made about us. They've made a ton of insightful and helpful videos, so definitely take a look at their channel if you haven't already. I'm going to link it below. And lastly, we have partnerships with around 80 different content creators, some which you're seeing on screen now, to promote the Valeria Games trading card game, which has either already started shipping or it's going to be shipping very soon depending on when you're seeing this video. All these creators will be making tweets, videos, and just general content with the cards, which will likely drive a ton of attention to us because, as you can see, a lot of these people have large followings, and we've got some of the biggest names in the space getting these cards. So just to close off the video, if you guys are seeing this and we haven't launched our mobile game yet, I can't express to you how early you are. Be sure to take a look at our last video we uploaded. The link will be in the description below, but that'll tell you everything you need to know about what we're doing here at Valeria. But if you are already familiar with everything, be sure to just keep watching PrimeMinds weekly videos. And also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's free. You can always change your mind if you want to. But that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for watching. Peace.